Now, the another thing about healthy habits for entrepreneurs and business owners is your ability to build them in the situations that you have to go through. Remember earlier what we talked about, like one of the things is stress, physical, mental, and emotional stress. Now, that's a situation in which there will be a lot of triggers that will happen, and you need to be able to move those triggers into the healthy actions. If you move those triggers into unhealthy actions, you will not build the healthy habits. Second, you need to be able to build the right system structure, schedules, and triggers. If you're traveling, how do I take care of that? Third, you got to take care of that in the social meetings, gatherings, social lunches, dinners, and all that stuff. So, what you need to understand is if you want to build healthy habits, you only do when you are at peace, when you are at home, when the work pressure is not there, when everything is fine, then those habits are built only to work in those situations. As soon as you are under stress, those habits don't work. As soon as you are traveling, those habits don't work. As soon as there is a social event or a meeting or a lunch or a dinner or anything, these habits don't work. So what you need to do is you need to learn how to continue to build these habits in different social situations, the complete spectrum. And that's where you build healthy habits. Now, as soon as I talk about this, people ask me, hey, Dhaval, how do we build healthy habits? Now, a lot of people have read, Tiny Habits or Atomic Habits and a lot of things about habits. And people ask me like, oh, 21 days and a habit. Now, here's the thing, it does not work that way. You got to understand habits has multiple ways or the multiple layers to it, and you got to align the layers. The first thing that you need about habits is identity. It has to align to your identity. For example, like when it comes to workout, for me, strength training, resistance training, body weight training, this is what aligns with my identity. That's why you would see me doing handstand and human flag and all of these things, because this is something I love. I don't enjoy or really want to do a lot of running, lot of endurance, lot of cycling, lot of swimming. I'll do it as part of my routine once in a while, but this is not what would align to me. I will never be successful, or I don't want to be also into the game of running a marathon because I'm not aligned to the endurance part of the training. So I would prefer a lot more shorter and different ways of training rather than running or cycling. So that's the alignment. The first thing is you need to be mentally aligned. Okay. And if something is new or something you've never tried, then probably you will build that identity or alignment over a period of time that, okay, I'm a healthy person, right? And I like training. I like lifting weights. I like doing yoga, whatever that is. So whatever you like, you do that. So that's the first part, which is the identity. The second part that makes, what you need to do about habits is doing it, you know, multiple times or multiple repetitions. Now, if you look at 21 days, 21 days is a good enough period for you to try out few things and see if you like it, if you don't, but it will never become automatic in 21 days. If in fact, it will never become automatic, but the automaticity increases when you do the same thing continuously, consistently for 90 days or above. Okay. If you do the same thing over a period of time for more than 90 days, that's where now you build a skill. You build the ability to do that. Your brain, your body, your emotions, everything is aligned, and you know that you will be able to do it consistently over a 90 days. Now, that's the second part, which is repetition and skill. The third part about habit is the system structures and schedules, or what we also call it as environment. See, anything that you want to do needs to have a trigger. And if you build the right triggers, you'll continue to build the right habits. And that is where system structures and schedules comes into the picture. For example, you want to work out and you want to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. Now, if you want to wake up at 7 in the morning, the trigger is, okay, there's an alarm which, wakes you up at 7, but that's not the only trigger. You need to have a trigger to go to bed on time. If you want to wake up at 7, you're going to sleep at 3 a.m., probably difficult. If you want to wake up at 7 a.m., probably you go to bed by 11 or 12. 7-8 hours of sleep will help you do the right thing. So having that system, that structure, those schedules in place is going to help you continue to run those habits easily and more consistently. Another example, once you wake up, like then you need to have your shoes, your training kit, your water bottle, whatever you want in place. Now you don't want to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning and search for, oh, where's my shoes? Oh, where's my bag? Oh, I don't have a yoga mat today. I forgot it at my friend's place. All of these things, you don't want to do it in the morning. You will never be consistent. But if you have a system, if you have a schedule, if you have a structure, you will be more consistent getting things done. And this is how you build healthy habits.